Governorship candidate under the platform of New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), Dr. Wilfred Bonse, has called on Nigerian youth to shun violence before, during and after elections. Dr. Wilfred made the call at an event to mark his 50th birthday in Abuja. He noted that some youth lack understanding on politics as many candidates embrace each other behind closed doors.
I just came back from Lagos, where we had 4 of the major political parties engage the international community, especially the American business community, as well as the diplomatic corps. And there we had the vice presidential candidate of my party, that of the APC, that of the PDP, as well as that of the Labour Party. In fact, I can tell you that after that parley, we went in the company of one other candidate to a quiet place and had a good time. You know, we are cool behind doors. So you don't need to, get caught in a war that is really not yours. So the youth should not be deceived. We all go behind the curtains, we chat, we drink, we eat, and then we come on and put forth a face, and you carry that on and you go and fight your brother or your sister. It's not worth it.
Dr. Wilfred, who also spoke on what he described as the failure of the elderly politicians in Nigeria, said it's time for young people to showcase their ability in leadership.
The older generation, unfortunately, have failed in very many respects. There are a few of them who have done, well, the best they could, but basically we're suffering because the young population has not been given a fair chance to showcase their abilities. Until very recently, it wasn't even considered that the youth had anything to offer. But if you see, for instance, now the GDP of Nigeria, the fintech generations or evolution, you find that it's the youth that are driving these economies. And so with a candidature like mine, I'm not just a youth. I am one with capacity, capability, know-how, as well as a very, very far-reaching network. So when I sit on that board, I will sieve through, the talents that we have, the skill sets of the youths, and create the environment to more or less like tell Nigeria that it is possible, to do much more with the youth, achieve much more than, was earlier on thought possible.
On his chances to win the first seat in Cross River State, he said,
Yes, is an APC state. It was PDP until the 20th, I think, of March. So it's basically an APC-PDP state, if you ask me. But then, and also we have seen, contrary to your opinion, what Ben Yade may have been doing, I don't know whether you thought he was doing something that probably was commendable, but contrary to that opinion, Ben Yade hasn't quite impressed me. And at this particular point, we have come to that stage as young people and as people of purpose, where we won't be cowed, we won't be intimidated. Nothing will stop us. This country belongs to us all, and it behooves on us to stand. If you don't stand to be counted, then you're a fool for the rest of your life. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So it's the time for the youths, it's time for people of good conscience, people who want the real change, people who want a real Nigeria, a new Nigeria, to stand up and be counted and not to be intimidated.
Gracing the occasion is the vice presidential candidate of NNPP, Bishop Isaac Idahosa, who spoke about the celebrant.
Ambassador, golden age. The least we can do today is to honor this enigma, this epitome of humility and wisdom. That's why in my own little way, have decided to come be a part. He's a man that loves the good of the people and the nation. So at 50, he must be celebrated, and until he gets, his governor in waiting, Cross River is about to experience a total, drastic, majestic migration.
Not only in Cross River, the whole south.
No. He starts from his Jerusalem. From his Jerusalem to the Judea, Samaria, and the uttermost part, he has to begin. Charity starts at home. So he does the best for Cross River, then he enlarges, he expands. He is a great man whose greatness has just begun.
In Abuja, LM Chukwemeka reports.